All right, I'm about to just pooch back into this. BB Bimble Mystery Van, how are you doing? Caught alive. Hi, never seen you before, but welcome. Give about 30 more seconds. Okay. It's a few of y'all. That's enough of y'all in here. All right. What I miss, Boyd? Oh, you've been in the bushes. Oh, thank you. I'm just playing. I ain't tripping. Happy day. Help. What you? All right. Happy day. Now you know I don't be paranoid like that, but tread lightly. All right. So, somebody was asking about what do I think about Tracy's rule about having everybody show avatars and whatnot. This is how I feel about the situation, honestly. All right, because every time something to that effect happens, people are always in my comments or emailing me, asking me like everything that she says has to, do with me or towards me. And I will say that me and Tracy are fine. First off, we're good. A lot of people say when you're in Tracy's chat that you have to agree with everything that she says and that you have to listen to her, or that's not true. Okay, if anything, it's the opposite, because you guys know I'm everywhere. I support who I want to support. I don't support who I don't, and when I have something to say, I will say it. All right, I don't have a problem with that. And I've always been I always tell people, like, when I meet them, that if we can't have a falling out and be cool the next day, then we can't be cool, because we're going to have disagreements that might, escalate. That's never happened with me and her, but the point I'm trying to make is we don't have to agree with everything. But in this sector, people think that if you don't agree with the general consensus, that means you're going against them or you're beefing with them, and that's not true. That's furthest from the truth. I say that because I don't agree with that statement wholly, because if these people are your moderators, okay, or people who are somehow a factor in your life, then yeah, I would understand that. You know what I mean? Especially if you're telling them personal business or whatever the case is. But if they are not people who aren't moderating for you or doing tangible things for you, then I don't think that you should have to show your face, especially if you're just a supporter. Because if you are donating, people donate all the time and don't show their face. Does that make a difference? Does your cash not spend if you don't have a picture to it? I have to keep reiterating that a lot of people do not show their face because they see what we do over here. Just because you are part of the fuck shit, or just because you watch the fuck shit, does not mean that you want to have that shit happen to you. Okay? Come on now. Let's start fucking thinking like grown folks. I'm not a doxer because I don't do shit that I don't want done to me. And if I do it, I gotta expect it to come. But I do watch it. I do laugh. I do support people, because I can't tell someone else how to react. Because if you slap me, I'm gonna kick you in your throat. You can't tell me that I hit you back harder or why you just didn't slap me back, because that's just how I am. So I can't tell the next person how to respond or react, especially someone who gets picked on and gets, gang jumped and dogpiled on like Tracy all the time. She has to be able to take them out somehow, okay? And we need to stop overreacting to this. I'm not even gonna get into that, but if anything, Tracy learned from the next person. She wasn't doing this shit until it was done to her. And people seem to forget that. I don't see how 80 people can claim that one person just came for them for no reason. And it's not the other way around. People know damn well that when they either want to get their channel up or get a name for themselves, or they support somebody, or they just want to be part of the in crowd, they go after Tracy. So it is what it is. Very few people actually have a real problem with her in the first place. But a lot of people don't show their face because we dox people for fun over here. When I say we, I just say as a collective. We just dox for fun. Okay? It ain't funny having, TSCC dig up one of your, dead relatives and have them sitting on the panel in a Mess Express, and you looking like shocked because, you thinking the bitch died like 6 years ago, and here she is sitting on the panel at TSCC telling all your shit. That's not a good feeling. And I don't subscribe to the whole until it happens to me, I don't care mentality. And that goes with a couple of other videos I'm going to make with the racist bullshit and all that. But I don't need it to happen to me to be like, oh, okay, now it's enough. No. If I ain't say nothing when it was happening to the next bitch, then I'm not going to, make woe is me. Because I ain't no better than nobody else. I ain't no different than nobody else. So, we have to put shit like that into perspective and realize that a lot of us do things for different reasons. We're all different kind of content creators. Some people don't show their face because they really do have a lot of these jobs have social media policies, right? To where you cannot be on social media entertaining any kind of things that can make or reflect on the company badly. And that's really broad. It could be anything. I mean, not even just this sector, but they would prefer you just to stay off social media altogether, all right? A lot of people have families, all right? Despite what a lot of you guys try and say, a lot of people in this sector are married. They do have children. And a lot of people also don't want to make it about them. They don't want to make their channel specifically about them. So I say that like maybe you have, I don't know. Y'all have seen podcasts, right? A lot of podcasts and radio shows, you don't see who they are. You don't. But if these people are in your life or working for you, then you're in their domain and you have to follow their rules. So it gotta work both ways. Okay? It gotta work both ways. I'm gonna read the chat really quick. Vanessa Martinez. What up, Vanessa? Friends too said, Tracy, your bag can grow larger, but your new stance is hurting people from supporting you financially. Everyone isn't a troll. Okay, I agree with that. And I also will say this too. A lot of the time, and this just goes for everybody, y'all have to understand that when you block somebody, most of the time you're blocking a non-supporter. So it doesn't matter if they were blocked or not, they weren't gonna fucking donate or support you anyway. So a lot of these people who get mad that they get blocked, they just want to not be blocked so they can talk shit. And when you're in somebody else's court, they run their shit the way that they want. All right, I don't see nobody saying anything about TSCC. Like, you can't even blink in their chat without getting blocked. Okay, and the thing I hear all the time when you get blocked is, "Oh, I've never seen you before," but you got to start somewhere. Like, if you block everybody the first time you see them, well, how the hell are they going to be there a while to, be recognized? It's a catch-22. Like, you say you never seen me before, but you block everybody, the first time they come in. So I don't hear anybody saying anything about them who do that. I do understand, what's this person's name? Friends too. I do understand Friends' point of view. I do get that. I'm just giving the opposite argument or what I don't hear people say is, a lot of the times you're just weeding out the non-supporters. Because a lot of people come in and do that slick shit, or that they play dumb and they come in here and ask you some dumb question, and then they'll go into the next chat and say, I just got blocked for no reason in Tracy's chat. Well, would you ask? I just asked her a question about rice. Okay, well, bitch, you know what the fuck? You know why you got blocked. Shit like that. So, be real. And we all watch each other. Being blocked don't mean you're cut off. You just, listen, your opinion is not wanted everywhere. Okay? Not everybody cares what you have to say. Freedom of speech does not apply to you in the sense of just you can say whatever you want anytime and not have anything said back to you. No. Freedom of speech is there just so you don't get prosecuted under your opinion. That's it. That's what freedom of speech means. You can't go to jail for saying, you know, fuck the president. Or fuck you. That's what freedom of speech is for. But you cannot go, you know, into somebody's house and say fuck your mama and then think that they can't put you out or, you know, rough you up or whatever. That's not what freedom of speech means. Everybody got their own rules. It is what it is. I'm not reading the chat right now because y'all know I don't. If I read the chat while talking, I'm gonna start glitching and stuttering and have a malfunction. But I'm about to be done. So I say that to say it's always nuance. It's never black and white with the whole black screen YouTuber. Now I will say that I don't think that this whole notion that you ain't gonna be successful if you are a black screen YouTuber, that's not true. Because we have the radio, we have podcasts. It's just a different name, and you can utilize this platform any way that you want. You can use YouTube as a podcast or a radio show. You can. You don't have to show your face, but you also have to recognize that the people that you deal with, they may not like that, and then they have the right to take the actions that they want. But as far as you and a lot of the content creators or people in the shadows and the bushes, and this is mainly why I brought this up. It was for a reason. The people who keep saying that they want to, I hate when people say, oh, I was going to start a platform. I wanted to start me a channel. But I'm just going to, you know, keep it pushing. Because, listen, you don't have to get caught up in mess. YouTube has over 1 billion people on here now. 1 billion people on YouTube. They have like over 300 million videos uploaded each day. You don't have to fucking be over here. A lot of people, another reason they don't show their faces is because they have other channels. They actually might be in other sectors and have successful channels. But they want to, you know, be over here and don't want to connect the two, which is fine. You just have to move a certain way and go into the situation knowing that you might get doxxed. But it ain't no rule saying that you can't do it. You just have to understand that people are going to react the way that they want to. If you want to start a platform, do it. You do not have to be involved in mess. This sector is fairly new. Everybody who's on YouTube is not getting in drama, is not, you know, having people leak their children's pictures. That's not happening everywhere. And you don't have to be a part of that. So if you want a platform, create one. But if you don't have it in you or you just can't do it, then don't put that shit off on us. Don't put it off on your low self-confidence or you thinking that you can't accomplish it because of mess. There's mess everywhere. Everywhere you fucking go, there's going to be drama. There's going to be haters. There's going to be people who are trying to take you. That's everywhere. Everywhere. You can't want to be a successful, powerful person and think ain't nobody going to come for you. That's Libe's problem right now. Okay? She has a lot of notoriety, but with that, she thinks that nobody's allowed to say anything other than she is the child of God. Okay? She can't get no criticism, no critiques. Can't nobody talk about nothing. And I still want to know where the hell Eric is at. Because you just deleted and kept it pushing. And that's another thing. She just thinks that if she says something, that people will go with it. And they might not at the time have anything to say. But every time somebody defects, or leaves her following, the first thing they do is go to another platform and tell everything, or they start to talk about shit that they let slide. So these people aren't dumb. When we're talking about how her followers are stupid and dumb and they just let her lie, they're not dumb, they're not stupid, they just support her. That's it. Now they make themselves look dumb because, you know, she can piss on them and tell them that it's raining and they'll be like, yeah, it's raining, but they're not dumb though. They just let the shit happen. I'll be making videos this week. Maybe I can change the narrative because I'm a firm believer in do something about it instead of complaining. I think that there's a proper way to be a black screen YouTuber. Okay, there are backgrounds you can use. There are graphics. There are digital avatars. So I will be doing a black screen series to show you how to be a black screen YouTuber, but also one of the problems with being a black screen YouTuber or being someone that doesn't show their faces, people have this loss of connection to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, there are a lot of people, for example, on the radio that you may not know what they look like, but you still feel like you know them. And then there are some people, like on YouTube, where you might listen to them, but you still kind of be like, who are they? What do they look like? Are they this person? Because there's some sense of like mystere. So there's a way to open up that third wall and not come off as, you know, like some creep behind a black screen. Okay, there's other things that you can do there's other like personal ways to connect with your audience without coming off as or without giving away too much information that you get your shit put out there on Front Street. There's a way to do it. And I'm gonna make a few videos for people who want to start channels, and it does not have to be in this sector, but they want to start channels, or they might want to have like an alter ego or whatever the case. It's none of my business, but I do want to, you know, at least contribute my piece to it. So moving forward, don't nobody got nothing to say. Okay. Let me read these comments, and I need to go take some medicine because I'm sick as a fucking dog. I don't never get sick, so when I get sick, it hits. All right, I'm gonna answer everybody's comment. What up, K-Love? I got my first cuss out video from Tatiana. LOL, she cussed me out for calling her out. Like, whoa, girl, I'm not even a content creator. Imagine if I was, then I'd really get people mad. Nihar said, Tracy, no, I support you, and I understand the blocks, and I'm mad at you. See video Shrink Ping said, Eric in the room with Prince. Why you make me read that? Tracy said, yes, I can see you, babes. To Taylor. K Love said, what up? What up? The real Becca Rose. Now, I told you about going towards reaction videos I want to do, but don't really want to get personal. Should I do lives or just upload? That's what I was saying. You can still do lives, because the thing is with lives, you get like, here's the thing about YouTube. It does not matter how many subscribers you have. That doesn't fucking matter. You can have 2 subscribers, but if you have 3 million views, then that's where the money comes from. That's where, you know, that's what's important. Okay. And then you also have people who do not have a YouTube channel, or they don't have a YouTube account they can watch you. Meaning, a lot of people, like, for example, Fi, right? A lot of the people that watch her are not subscribed to her. Half because they just know she full of shit, and then the other half are people who just watch her, but they don't have a YouTube account. They can't like the video or comment, but they still get their view counted. So it's not about subscribers. And also, going live, you get way more. Oh, it's about views and interactions. So the thumbs up video, the thumbs up and the thumbs down matter the most, because it's the interaction. So you want to encourage your subscribers to thumbs up your video, thumbs down your video, and comment. Okay? I know you guys see these videos on YouTube where they're like, how do you get your channel to grow? And you guys zoom past them because you're thinking that they're not going to tell me like a button that I pushed and boom, I get 1,000. No, but they do give you really good tangible tips that people who have larger subscriber counts, they know that it's true. So, for example, I'm telling you about the interaction, right? If you say stuff like, you see a lot of YouTubers do this. Tell me what you think in the comment section below, y'all. All right, let me know. They're telling you that because they're prompting you to, or they'll ask you a question. They'll be like, you know, they'll say something like, does Fi Babe need a new bra? Yes or no? Let me know, and I'll come back next week, and we'll go over and discuss it, and I'll tell you who won, right? They're doing that because now they've prompted you to interact on their channel, making you feel like you're a part of something. But at the same time, that interaction is driving them up in the algorithm and letting the algorithm know more about what people want to see, and then what people are watching videos versus people who are watching, getting subscribed, interacting, creating an account just so they can be involved, shit like that. So that's why you see a lot of YouTubers who do that is they watch the creator studio. If there is, it's 50-50. I say this all the time. YouTube is like 30% talent, and then the rest is the tangible homework, physical shit, like checking your stats, using hashtags, wording your title, SEO, all that. And I'm going to talk about that in my videos, because these things will make your channel grow, because there are a lot of YouTubers who are boring as hell, vanilla content, and got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 million views. Oh, but back to your question. Going live, you get more interaction and more views. If you upload a video, if you're very popular, yeah, the video will it may do okay, it may not. But if you go live, everybody who has a channel know this, you get more views quicker on your lives than a video you just upload, unless you premiere it. And that's also because of how they send notifications out. For some reason, when you upload videos, they don't send prompt notifications out the way that they do when you go live. When you go live, they send out more notifications. I don't know why. I'm still researching that. But just know that you get more views quicker with lives. If you want to screen share, this is how you screen share. Okay, this is an app that I have right now called DU Recorder. There's a few of them in the App Store. I'll make a video about this too, but there's a few. All right. This one's DU Recorder. If you have the iPhone, pretty much all that you have to do is you have to pull the screen down, because someone was asking me yesterday, how do you share your screen? This red blinking button right there, you're going to push that button, and then you can go live from there. But you have to download the app first, okay? That's how you share your screen. There are different apps that can, for example, let's say you don't want to show your face. Well, you can have like pictures up or colorful backgrounds, logos, and whatever. For example, Vanessa Martinez, you have to go to somebody's channel, hit the bell, and hit all notifications. Now, YouTube changed the notification. Even if you hit all, they go by who gets watched the most and who you watch the most. So you're just going to tell y'all straight up, y'all not going to get all your notifications. Okay? Y'all not going to get all your notifications, especially with net neutrality just being passed. Like, you're just not going to get all your notifications. If you want to get all your notifications for certain, because YouTube knows everybody that you're subscribed to, you don't watch them consistently like that. You don't. You have like maybe a handful of even that you watch and you checking for all the time. Those are the ones you're going to get the notifications for. But the more, if you really want all your notifications, you have to like the person's video. And this is not a scam like some of these YouTubers who be like, they flagging y'all, they flagging, hit the like button, because that shit, y'all, that shit is annoying as hell. Flagging does not stop your video. If they're going to snatch your video, they're going to snatch it off. Okay? You think they sit up here and just let people keep flagging, and every time they hit the flag, they, or it's like they stringing the cheese up like, oh, I'm gonna get you. No, I'm not. Oh, I'm gonna get. It don't work like that. It don't work like that. If YouTube, when this is what happens, you flag a video, right? It doesn't just snatch your shit down. All right? It don't work like that. It goes to a reviewer. All right? If it goes to a reviewer, because they know people be on that fuck shit. It'll go to a reviewer. They will send you an email back if you flag the video. They'll send you an email back saying, hey, we saw that you were being a bitch ass nigga and you flagged such and such video. Can you please tell us where they were, where they showed their titty at? Then you have to write them back, write them back whatever you saw that was inappropriate. Okay. After you do that, they'll go to the video and then see if anything was crazy. And most of the time, all they'll do is just email that person and say, we're going to put an age restriction on there. It ain't as easy to flag somebody as y'all think it is. But if you do want the notifications, the more that you like a certain content creator's video, then you will get their notifications more frequently. So just get that in y'all head now. It ain't like it was a year, 2 years ago. You're not going to get all those notifications. And I know y'all know this, but if you false flag, they will take your channel. You can't get your channel snatched for being a false flagger. Alright. And they don't always warn you. You don't always get 3 strikes and you out. Sometimes they just snatch off rip. So just just tread lightly. So before I ended, this is what I was saying. If you want to be like a black screen YouTuber, or you don't want to show your face, you can't come off as cold or creepy. Alright. You don't want to be a black screen YouTuber and you giving people like, you know, Sister J creep tease. Like, you don't want people to be thinking you like Sister J sitting in your boxer, sitting behind a goddamn black screen, you know, with your drawers and a bottle of lotion. You don't want people having that visual in their head. And there are ways that you can what was I gonna say? And there are ways that you can what was I gonna say? Eliminate that. Okay. Somebody said, how can people flag a channel so fast? This is another thing. If you have a controversial channel, they're more keen to take the flag serious. So there are some people who never get flagged, right? And if they do get a flag, most of the time YouTube is going to assume it was an accident. They're going to look at what category your channel is in. Is it in like sports, or is it in bathing suits? Because if you got flagged for sexual content, and then they look down and see, you know, you're in the bathing suits, and then they're going to, you know, have like a second look on it. Or you might be a page where you get flagged a lot, right? So when you do get flagged, they're going to look at it quicker. Like, they're not going to take all the time out to do all that back and forth. They're just going to go look at it immediately because you've already had previous violations. But a lot of people be lying, okay? When I say lying, I mean lying, like Snoop. When she said her channel got snatched and she didn't know why, and she just woke up one day and it was gone, no email, no this, no that. That's a goddamn lie. Bitch, you got flagged because you kept stealing everybody's content and talking shit about them, feeling yourself, when nobody fucking even knew who you were. You just popped up out of nowhere, stealing people's shit, they whole video, talking shit, being annoying and ugly and sickly looking. And then you had the nerve to think wasn't nobody gonna flag you, like we supposed to keep it GP. Bitch, you ain't got no loyalty to you at all. Especially if you talking shit. Who do you think you are? Some of these people in here, they have, back to what I was saying last week. Just because you see me do something, bitch, that don't mean you can do it. I don't care if I butt heads with this person all the time. Motherfucker do some shit and they be like, well, you let this person do it, okay, and I'm going to flag you. It don't work like that. She got her channel snatched because she kept stealing content. That's why. And she's been doing that shit for a long time in other sectors. So she came back on here lying. First she blamed Club Chat. Then she blamed 7 Stars, that she threatened 7 Stars. And then, you know, she part of the conspiracy theory shit, thinking, she was saying that, oh, YouTube has a favoritism with 7 Stars. And she knows somebody that works there, and bullshit. Okay, you're lucky that you were able to get back to 1K and get monetized so fucking quickly. Don't bite the hand that feeds you. And you still over there doing that same shit. See, you didn't learn your lesson the first time. So, keep it up. And before I close out, this is the video I wanted to show. Well, not video, but when I said you can connect with your audience and not look as, come off as cold. Put some visuals up, right? So sometimes I have this visual up, right, when I'm talking, right? I'll have this visual up because I do not want to come off cold or anything. So put something all, you know, welcoming in. have a nice background up, have a logo up, a picture logo, whatever. Create an avatar, have a little music playing in the background. Offer refreshments and treats. I used to hand out hot dogs and chips and Lorna Doones, but the Walgreens down the street closed, so I can't do that as frequently as I used to. But there is a Little Caesars that they're building up the street, and when they open that up, I will be supplying the $5 pizzas. But yeah, if you want to go live without showing your face, you don't have to upload. Do both. People forget uploading is also, there's benefits to both. All right, being live is kind of hard. It is harder, but a lot of people don't upload because they don't know how to edit. And editing is not hard, but we also got to stop saying that, oh, this is too hard shit, and then just not do it. When you do uploaded pre-recorded videos, you kind of can get your whatever statement that you're trying to get across, or like whatever message, even if it's to drag somebody or you want to roast somebody, you can perfect it, you know. Like a lot of the times when you're live, it's hard to flow if you haven't had a drink or 6. You can stumble like me, or you know, it might be, your mind might be racing, but if you pre-record the video, you can edit all that shit out, and all the blank spaces and all the pauses and this and that. You can edit all that shit out. You can, you know, add video in, and you can really go in on somebody by adding sound effects and shit like that. So if you want to be around and have a lot to offer, just take the time out to learn how to edit. It really is not that hard. You can learn how to do it in 10 minutes. I think people see all these effects and shit and they think that it just looks overwhelming, and I get it, but it's not hard. It's like math. You just have to learn the concept, right? Once you learn 2 times 2 is 4, 4 times 2 is 8, you don't need to go down the whole goddamn number line. You know, look, you just times the first number with the second number. That's with editing. You just learn how to pause, stop it, cut it, and insert. That's all you got to learn. And everything else, it'll just come to you common sense. Trust me. Now, I can't judge anybody, but I know me personally. Now, I don't care if you have your picture up. I just would prefer you to have at least an avatar, something. Like I said, when you have that blank avatar picture, like it's just a color and a, like, you know, a silhouette, it's kind of creepy, because you know, even if you have a real picture up, you still can not be who the fuck you say that you are. And nowadays, people can even do goddamn holograms and fake voices and all that shit, so you really don't fucking know who you're talking to anyway. All right, because I think that Benji is not a real person. I think that he was just somebody using his pictures, and or they knew him and they were using his likeliness, but it was really, you know, fucking the wrench controlling that account. But that's just my conspiracy, because he never came on camera. Everything was fucking pre-recorded and this and that, and it was it's just weird. Okay, because I still know that he has something to do with that little group over there. He's something to do with that. And then for him to delete his account, and anyway, we'll get into that later. But yeah, have something up that makes you come across not as cold. You know, if it's a picture of a dolphin, a unicorn, it doesn't matter, because if I see you talking to me and you don't have nothing up, then I'm gonna be giving you the side eye. You know, that's pretty much it. Okay, so Vanessa said exactly, friends too. Okay, give it a break. Okay, I'm not, y'all can handle that. Mods handle whatever y'all need to do. Betty White, man, I don't know how to do it. Do what? Betty, you were supposed to email me for the panel. I'll do it tonight if I feel a little better. And more was probably coming for your... Oh, okay. Betty White, I subbed. Friend, Betty White, yeah, that's 2. You drinking 6. Lex, what up? What up, Maturish? How you doing, boo? What up, Nihar? Betty White. Little Caesars, they only sell thin crust, right? It's only $5. I think the deep crust, they sell it now, but that's an extra $2, girl. I can get 2 pizzas for $10. I ain't trying to pay no 14. You know what I can do with the extra $4? Y'all, just because I don't be sure, I still gotta put gas in my van. I still be, driving y'all around during that nighttime on the weekend. And gas is expensive. Okay, all the people keep saying that Tracy's making a bad business move by blocking everybody and stuff. Listen, her channel is flourishing, all right? She has there's always somebody with more subscribers, but that doesn't mean that you're doing bad. She has a successful channel. Do you know having 3, 4, 5,000 people per video watch? That's a lot of fucking people. Just imagine, could you fit 3,000 people on your block, in your house? Could you perform or speak in front of 3,000 people? I don't think I'll be putting these numbers into perspective. And that's why I say, people say this sector cannot be, it ain't gonna never grow. It's growing every day. It's about what we add to it. It's like any other, when you first start a community, the way it grows is by what each individual, what knowledges they brought to the community. They're supposed to pass that knowledge on to the rest of the community, and then they take what they get and they do their own thing, and that's how shit grows. Like the architects back in the day, they would learn how to do a certain thing, then they would travel across the seas during the trade and teach a bitch how to build a pyramid. Next thing you know, they got a pyramid, and it grows and it grows and it grows. That's how it goes. Like, I was telling people about Prism, the app, because I noticed that a lot of people will go live, but they did not know how to show pictures or videos on their screen. And I was like, you don't have to just cover your camera with your finger. Or a lot of YouTubers, they be wanting to show receipts, or they be wanting to, go live and show tea, but they'll show it like with their camera. So they'll have a camera on the camera on their phone looking at a piece of paper. You don't have to do that. You can just put the picture on your screen and show it like that. But I notice a lot of people are starting to use Prism now. I'm not saying it's just me, but I'm giving an example. It's not about like he who does it first is the winner. No, because Tracy in this sector, this one, I'm not talking about Terralon, in this sector, she started the YT Street News. Now, whoever took her format and then built upon it, whatever. It doesn't take it away from the fact that we know where it came from. I'm the same way. If I learn something, I'm just teaching everybody, because that doesn't mean you're going to do it like me. I could teach you guys everything that I know, and y'all still are not going to produce the same product. I can give you guys my secret recipe to my beans and weenies, but y'all shit not going to taste like mine. It just won't. Okay? It won't. I don't care if I give you all the ingredients. It won't taste like mine. So, we will continue to grow. There are a few people in this sector who have already hit over 1 million views. 1 million views. There are people who have 200,000-300,000 subscribers and have not hit 1 million views. It ain't about the subbies. It's about the views. That's how you get paid. That is how people get to know you. Okay? And remember, not everybody has a YouTube channel. So all your viewers all of your viewers can't be subscribers because they don't have a YouTube account or a Google account, but they can still watch. So keep that in mind. That's why a lot of people hide their subscribers, because y'all come on their channel and be like, you only got 2,000 subscribers, but you got 7,000 views. You need to get your subbies up. It's like, that ain't shade. That means I have replay value. That means that people come to my shit. They may not have to stick around and, get to know me and be my best friend and take me out to dinner and shit, but I have value in the information that they're getting. So, that's about it. I'm going to start the Black Screen YouTube series, hopefully, if not tonight, then tomorrow, if I feel better. And just giving, basically, it'll just be tutorials and tips on how to, improve your channel, and how to, have good content without showing your face, while at the same time not coming off as like a weirdo or a creep, because there are trolls in the sector that we need to weed out. Okay. Oh yeah, and y'all go and sign Oh No's fucking petition. You messy bitches is sitting up here signing a petition that ain't shit gonna happen with. Why put your energy in something like April's petition where ain't shit gonna happen? She using that because she has no content, no likability, She always fucking depressed and sad like Eeyore from Winnie the Pooh, always coming around, everybody having fun, and here she comes showing up all just like those people. I always tell you, you be having a good time in your chat, then you got that one person that pop up talking about, oh, I just came back from the doctor, but hey y'all, like, stop. How many petitions have been done against Treasy? Listen, everything that you're saying on the petition, YouTube already has rules for. So if they were going to put somebody off, they would have done it already. Change.org and all this shit, they can't do anything. They cannot come and tell YouTube who the fuck to break their contracts with. When you are a YouTube partner, because that's what you are if you are monetized, okay, your dealings is with Google. Okay, that's it. Not the fucking change.org. Now, Oh No has a petition that actually can benefit us all by having producers like Mona Scott Young and a lot of these other networks to take a look at our sector for a reality show pitch. Check that out. Like, that can only benefit us. But no, you got hating ass bitches like April who talking about, I'm gonna do my best to get her off. Listen, old school saying, but when you dig a grave for somebody else, you need to dig another one for yourself. But her, she need to dig 2 graves because she won't fit in a regular 6x6 grave. JJCJ3, can you explain how to change their picture? What do you mean by that? Oh, my headache's kicking back in. Oh, I'm about to go. What do you mean, JJ? What up, baby girl? Yes. Yes, Axe April's ankles are about to collapse on her. Y'all saw that fucking picture she had with the white parachute pants on. Had a whole fucking tank ass. That's too much booty. I don't even know how the hell she fit in them pants. Her ass fucking arrives 10 minutes before she get to the spot. I'm like, god damn. Talk about big booty Judy. You said, how do I change the avatar? You just go to YouTube in your in the app, and when you see your picture at the top right, you just click that and go to manage Google account. On the left it'll say manage Google account, because I know what you mean now. It'll you can't do it in the app anymore like you used to. You have to now go outside the app, go to manage Google account, and when you click that, it'll take you to like a about me page in the Google website, and then you change it from the Google website. Or you can go to google.com, sign in, click YouTube, and then change it like that. I get what you mean. Alright, y'all. I hope I was able to provide y'all with a little info. Make sure y'all let me know or check in with Skillet. Like I said, I don't know if she's pulling the Mona Simone or not. I'm not being malicious or nothing, but I just remember how that dragged on and how she let that happen, and people were just crying and quitting their job, all this shit. Okay, only for her to pop up talking about, I didn't say that, I didn't put all right. And I don't want to see anybody, some people take that shit serious. Okay, and don't forget, y'all, don't forget, do not get distracted and forget about Eric. Y'all better keep Phi Babe to her word now, because y'all see how she tried to distract y'all and move forward. So we got to stay on her about Eric, and we got to make sure he get all his donations, because yes, she did cash app him, but there were a few super chats that went to her channel for Eric, and we let her slide and slip and slide with that GoFundMe money. Okay, my headache is, I'm getting hit in the head with a hammer again. Alright, you guys, peace out. I love y'all. Be safe. Make sure y'all hit the subscribe button, hit the like button on the way out, and I will be back later on tonight. Betty White, email me. I'm gonna here, let me put my email in, Betty White. Put my email in my chat, my snap in. That way you can hit me up for the panel. And for everyone else, the panel is for the subscribers' voice. Anybody that wants to call in anonymously and they have something to say, to address anything, feel free. That is what it's for. You don't have to say your name. You don't have to show your face. But if you need something to get off your chest or address, then you can do that. And then I'm going to leave my Snapchat too, because a lot of people hit me up on there. Okay. That's my Snap and that's my email, y'all. Be safe. And, yeah. Make sure you're safe, and always check your purse and your pockets when Lady Nika is around. Peace out. Bye.